Those were not causing failure to Allah on earth, nor did they have besides Allah any protectors. For them, the punishment will be multiplied. They were not able to hear, nor did they see. Those are the ones who will have lost themselves, and lost from them is what they used to invent. Assuredly, it is they in the hereafter who will be the greatest losers. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَأَخْبَتُوا إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ أُولَٰئِكَ أَصْحَابُ الْجَنَّةِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds and humbled themselves to their Lord. They're not just believing and performing righteous deeds, but they're doing it with humility for Allah. Seeking Allah, trying to please Him, realizing that they are needy of Allah, realizing that no matter how much has been performed, it is not sufficient. Allah deserves more than that. And those who, when they do good, they do it with humility, not with pride. So such people, those are the companions of paradise. They will abide eternally therein. Think about it. If someone were to serve you, but they do it very arrogantly, would you be grateful to them? No. And this is when we are in need of their service. Still, we will not be grateful to the person who serves us arrogantly. And this is when we are in need. We are needy. We are receiving. When we worship Allah, we're not benefiting Allah. We are only benefiting ourselves. So when a person performs a good deed with arrogance, or he does it with hesitation, or with a grudge, with dislike, then Allah has no need of his good deed. Allah has no need of it. And such a person, for his effort also, he will not be awarded any reward. Why? Because he didn't do it with humility. Because ibadah, worship is about humility. The definition of ibadah is al-khudu' wa tadallul. It is humility, submissiveness, showing yourself as small, as needy. So وَأَخْبَتُوا إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ. Those who humble themselves before Allah, they will reap the fruit, they will reap the benefits of ibadah. The example of the two parties is like the blind and the deaf, meaning those who believe and those who disbelieve. One is blind and deaf, and those who believe, they are seeing and hearing. Are they equal in comparison? Are they equal in comparison? Never. Then will you not remember? Then how can a person who is guided and a person who is misguided be the same? How can they be equal? How can a person who believes be the same as the one who does not believe? And how can these two people have the same end in the hereafter after death? It's not possible. Both live their lives differently, and both will have very different ends in the hereafter. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ إِنِّي لَكُمْ نَذِيرٌ مُبِينٌ. And we had certainly sent Nuh to his people saying, indeed, I am to you a clear warner, that you do not worship except Allah. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of a painful day. So the eminent among those who disbelieved from his people said, we do not see you but as a man like ourselves. And we do not see you followed except by those who are the lowest of us, and at first suggestion. Meaning we see that the people who follow you, they're not that great. What do we see over here? Those who are refusing to believe in Nuh alayhi salam, you can sense pride and arrogance in their words. How they ridicule Nuh alayhi salam, and how they are ridiculing those who believe in him. And we do not see in you over us any merit. Meaning we don't see that you have any special status over us. What makes you special? Why should you be a prophet? Again, it shows the pride of these people. And we see that the mushrikeen of Makkah also, those who rejected the Prophet ﷺ, they had the same problem. It wasn't that they didn't recognize the truth of Rasulullah ﷺ. They recognized it really well. But what prevented them was their pride. And even today, many who refuse the Prophet ﷺ, what is the reason? 1400 years ago, an Arab, an unlettered man, a person who could not read and write, how is it that we could believe in him as a prophet? So it's the pride that prevents people. And even today, those who believe in Rasulullah ﷺ, what is it that prevents us from following the Prophet ﷺ? Following his sunnah, that he ate with his hand, or he drank while sitting, or he drank while taking 3 sips. What is it that prevents people? It is pride. So we see that this pride is very dangerous. This pride is what destroys worship. Because when a person doesn't worship Allah with humility, then that ibadah is rejected. And when a person, his ego comes in, then he's not even able to accept the truth that Allah has sent. Rather we think that you are liars. They accused Nuh alayhi salam of lying. He said, "O my people, have you considered, if I should be upon clear evidence from your Lord, while He has given me mercy from Himself, but it has been made unapparent to you." Meaning, this is a mercy of Allah. It's just that you cannot see it. Should we force it upon you while you are averse to it?